All right. Welcome to the show. Appreciate, as always, you guys joining us. My name is PK. Right next to me, the lovely DK is back. What's up?
Welcome to Wednesday, everybody.
What?
How did you miss this lovely voice?
You're back. You're not on a beach somewhere,
I
you know, like joining us via Skype, getting wine and stuff like that.
Exactly. I know. If that was fun, but no, I'm so glad to be home.
Hey, that was fun. Yeah, I was at a beach with like free booze and everything. It was a sales retreat.
It was a sales retreat for work. Yes.
They hooked it up though.
Yes.
You were telling me they.
Yeah, 5-star, all you can eat, all you can drink. Everyone had their own room.
This is the bragging part of the PK and DK show, but you got to get it out of the system.
Yes,
you know?
it's out.
You know, to be fair, you worked for it. It's not like you didn't, bust your behind last year.
Yes.
So props to you. You deserve that. And
Thank you.
I'm glad you were able to go out there and have a good time.
Yes.
Hopefully not so many dudes back to your room.
0 dudes back to the room. Don't you even worry about it.
Okay, all right. Yeah.
The gentleman we were there with did not like me, so don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. Why did the gentleman not like you? How can somebody not like you? You're the most likable person that I know.
I'm not saying like me like that, but I mean as in like me as in a woman. They don't like women that way.
Oh, he's gay. That's nothing wrong with that.
No,
you can
not
just say, you know what I mean? All right. Well, welcome back. We enjoy having you back. Welcome back to everybody that's podcasting the show. We appreciate you guys watching us live. Amazing. If you're podcasting it later, whatever, still got love for you. Please follow us on Twitter, Facebook. Big one is YouTube. We're trying to get that YouTube thing going. Spreaker if for whatever reason you can't finish the show, YouTube crashes or something happens, you can always go to our app or you can go to Spreaker where you can find the audio feed to the show. So some people, they got like long drives. Like I had a long drive. We'll talk about that to the Natty Game.
Yes.
We did that on Monday night. I try to find some podcasts out there. So some people, want to check out the show while they're driving. The podcast is the best way to do that. That's on Spreaker. If you can watch it, that's awesome. And again, just follow us on YouTube so you can get alerts when we got new stuff up there. Plus, that helps us. Appreciate that. I want to dive right into the point counterpoint and tell you what we got coming up on this show.
PK and DK's point counterpoint.
And you're gonna have to help me if the audio sounds funky donkey.
Oh, funky donkey?
Yeah, funky donkey.
All right.
I got these Sony headphones.
Yeah, they look brand new.
Yeah, these are the professional headphones that people in radio use. I've always used them. These are my go-to headphones. Never had a problem with them, right? So this time around, I went on Amazon.
Uh-oh.
I've always had like a good thing going with Amazon, though. I've never really had something not work out. So I get them in the mail. I'm excited. They look brand new. I mean,
they do look.
They're on point, you know? So I put them on, and they just sound off. It was an open box item, so I'm wondering, did these bitches take out the speakers and replace them with some cheap ones? Because if they did, I have to give them some respect. There you go. I mean, everything sounds muffled in my head right now, and I probably wasted $100.
Most likely.
But
yes.
if they took them apart and put the crappy speakers in there, again, I have to give them a round of applause for the foolery and for getting my money. Let's get back to the point counterpoint. You got a friend that's about to get married. Please go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm definitely not supposed to be putting this on blast, but
yes, put it on blast.
Yes, there is a friend of mine who is about to get married, and she pulled me aside as we were off on our retreat and asked if I trusted PK with Kiki, to take as well as care of her as I would. And I was like, absolutely. And she asked somebody else, and they're like, yeah, of course. I trust my spouse to watch my dog or my pet. And she's like, well, I don't really trust him, so I left my dog with my parents.
That's the thing that gets me. I'm like, if you don't trust old boy with your dog or pet, maybe I'm stretching here, maybe I'm just going a little out there on this one, but if you can't trust him with, where's the Kiki cam? Let me bring up, for some reason, I messed up a setting.
Oh, it's black and white.
I don't know why. I can't figure it. Where is Kiki? She's hiding.
She's hiding all the way under my chair. Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to get multiple Kiki cams in the new studio because all girl is shy. But Kiki we consider part of the family. So if I wouldn't trust you with that, what if we were to ever have a kid?
Yeah.
Then you can't trust him with a kid, or is that a different kind of thing?
Yeah, it's very strange, and I thought it was a very odd question.
Does he just not like? It's a dog?
It's a dog.
Doesn't like dogs?
Maybe he just doesn't. I don't know. Love the dog.
Is he Chinese though?
No, that is no.
Wait.
No, but maybe he just doesn't take care of it as well as she knows that she would take care of it. Like get up and make breakfast for him, take him on walks. I don't know, the normal stuff.
So my question is, isn't that a big red flag if you can't trust your man, or for the dudes in the chat, and you're about to do a roll call for me?
Absolutely.
Or for the dudes, if you can't trust your chick with your pet, should you say I do? It's a pretty simple point counterpoint. Vote online for us right now.
PK and DK's Point Counterpoint.
Who do y'all think the winner is?
Vote on our Facebook page, facebook.com/PK and DK. And online now at www.pkanddk.com.
So much still to get to. In just a few minutes, I'm going to find out the traits that science says makes up the perfect lady. So, ladies, find out if you've got all these, if you're missing a few, if you agree, if you disagree with that list. After that, also a quiz that came out that is supposed to, like, if you take it with somebody, they will fall in love with you because the questions bring you closer together. I want to dive more into that. And especially if you got a crush on somebody, just saying. Quiz is coming up. You don't want to miss it. We'll recap the Natty Game. I don't even know where my sad sound effect is. Here it is. I think this is...
That's about it.
You know what sucked about the Natty Game, and we'll get more into it coming up, Oregon versus Ohio, is that I went in without a doubt in my mind that we had it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is...
Did you?
I did. My coworker, of course, the following day, after we lost, pulled me aside and said, I know you guys were out of the country, but I don't know if you watched the Ohio State and Alabama game, because if you were to watch that, at that point, you would have known that Ohio State has something real, and that they definitely were there to compete, since they did beat the number one team, you know, to get to the national championship.
So but you think if we would have watched that game, because we didn't, we had to watch the Rose Bowl game in, where were we? Barcelona?
We were in Barcelona.
We had to watch that on that illegal tip. Not that I like. Look. If you give me the option to buy something, I'm all for buying it. Like, you know, movies, what have you. I'm gonna spend the money. I wanted to spend the money. Like, it was impossible to get this game out there. There was no way. Like, you couldn't even log onto your like Comcast account because, like, first and foremost, you go to Google and you like Google something, and for everything is like
everything pops up .esp, so .spain.
Yeah.
But even like when we tried the ESPN app, I think so many people were on the ESPN app watching that game that it crashed.
It was blocked because we were out of the country.
But I tried it on my phone because my brother gave me his login, and it all crashed. Yes.
So we didn't watch that, but anyway, we'll recap that.
Yes.
We'll recap a little more of the Europe stuff. I know we had the Europe recap show last week, but we are going to get to that a little bit because now DK's here and we've got some stories of our own that we're going to get to. Speaking of last week's show, I've tried to like edit the beginning out because like they blocked the show because of some of the songs.
Oh, that you used
that we used in the video in the very beginning of last week's show. If you haven't watched it, it's on YouTube. It should work now. So if you want to check out the Europe recap show, it is on there. Speaking of traveling, 3 ways weird people say hello in other countries. Some of these are pretty damn interesting. We're going to get to it. We got an update on the diet. We do still have Wine Wednesday for DK here.
Yes, thank
dropping
you.
the nuke of all nukes. Oh, my Lord.
What you talking about?
Great story about this dude in the news. He's got to break to his wife coming up. If you live alone, there's this invention that could save your life. I'm going to do the ghetto version of it, and we're going to test it out, because why waste your money if we could test that out here? Some great Ratchet ladies in the Ratchet report coming up here. Awesome WTF stories. Your help in paying respects to anyone or anything you think deserves some props. And, of course, our top 5 at 5, just some of the things we're getting to tonight right here on the show. Online, all sorts of stuff. I'm going to run that back right after Wine Wednesday.
Oh, yeah. It's Denise's Wine Wednesday. She don't know nothing about wine except that it make her feel good. Oh, yeah. No credentials. Denise's Wine Wednesday. The following information gonna be pointless. Oh, yeah. She don't even remember the wine tasting she's been to. Why, girl, drunk.
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this for a while.
All right.
So, PK, you were so kind enough to purchase this bottle of Boom Boom Syrah from the Columbia Valley.
You know why I bought it? I bought it for 2 reasons.
Because it's from Washington?
It's from Washington, and Boom Boom, and back in Portland, it reminded me of the Boom Boom Room.
That Boom Boom Room. Is that still there?
There you go. I I don't know if anybody in the chat is in Portland. Is the Boom Boom Room still there? That was the shady of all shady strip clubs in Portland.
Right off the curves.
But let me also recap all the new people listening to the show, watching the show, Wine Wednesday, middle of the week. That's where we try to unwind by cheersing everybody, having a nice bottle of wine. We can review the wine for you as well, tell you the price tag on it. That one, Whole Foods.
Whole Foods.
So you know I'll put that on your debit card that I have in my wallet.
Yes, of course. Well, when the label reads land to hand, vineyard to bottle, and that's all it says.
It was $17, but I thought that, you've been doing pretty good. You've been supporting me on my alcohol-free diet.
Yes.
I'm trying to get my body on point. Actually, you haven't been supporting me. Can I don't know if that camera is going to get it.
It's a small glass for you to smell and stick your tongue in. You don't have to swallow.
I'm not sticking my tongue in it, but I will smell it. I am strict on this diet. I went to the national game, didn't drink. Tell them I didn't drink.
You didn't drink.
Tell them how on point I've been.
You're very on point. But I do want to cheers everybody.
I will cheers you as well.
With our wine glass, the one that we stole.
Why did we steal these? Oh, no, we bought these.
We did buy the wine glass?
Yeah, I bought these.
Okay.
These are from...
these are from...
Lisboa.
Lisbon, Portugal.
As they call it over there. And then, it was like $1 like a glass. It was pretty cheap. Why do you think I steal the glasses?
I don't know. I put them in my shoes because we only had backpacks. So I did. That's the only thing I brought back. The only souvenir. Sorry, guys.
All right. So cheers to everybody.
Cheers.
Halfway through the week. We appreciate you guys joining us as always.
The month of January already. Cheers. Thank you, guys.
And I will smell it and put it back down because, again, I'm halfway there to the end of the month, and then I'm going to get toasty. Oh, please believe.
That is a very good wine.
What do you think? You like it?
I do. I would highly recommend.
You want to just shoot my glass real quick and just, get crunk up in here?
I'll eventually get there, but I also haven't been drinking.
Hold on a second.
A lot.
I told myself I don't want to curse too much on the show, but just 1 second. My ass!
What are you talking about?
What am I talking? What do you mean you haven't been drinking?
I had maybe 2 beers and 2 glasses of red wine.
Where?
Monday.
Okay. What about over the weekend?
Maybe 3
We had a healthy. 3
glasses Saturday.
You had a bottle.
No, we only had 2 bottles between 3 chicks.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. So that was Saturday.
I mean, still, that is, you're right. Drinking Saturday and then Monday and then Wednesday, but it's not every single day. It's every other day. It's better.
There you go. Let's all applaud that. Come on, I can't even hate. The only reason I'm on a diet is because I looked in the mirror and my frog neck is getting out of hand.
Ribbit.
Oh, no, it's going down a little bit.
Ribbit.
You know what I'm saying? Like you know what it was? It was, I was Snapchatting.
Okay. Oh,
right?
God.
And I had that low angle going on. You ever had the low angle? Like, I wonder if, hold on a second.
That's why you have the selfie stick where you raise it up really, really high so you look like a stick.
Well, yeah, but that's not why Okay.
And
no, the selfie stick is the most idiotic thing of all time. In fact, there's a picture. I wonder if I can bring up the picture of the guy. You want to tell him about the selfie stick guy that we ran into?
Yeah, so we were just driving in Barcelona, and this guy was at one of the famous cathedrals, and just out there with the selfie stick, just by himself, hanging out with his stick and his pictures, and he's like, cheese, with the thumbs up. It looked ridiculous. I
believe I have it. Let me see if I can bring it up real quick. Let's see. Yeah, here he is. So I took this picture, right? Like, look at old boy. Old boy is like not even smiling. He's by himself. Like, that's not right.
I feel bad.
That's not right. By the way, if you're listening to the show, I invite you to go over to our YouTube channel or www.pkndk.com, catch a replay, and go to where we at? 14 minutes, 22 seconds. You'll see old boy with a selfie stick. Nobody around. It'd be different if you had like a group of friends or something. But like homeboy was just like,
yeah, just by himself. Well, the cathedral was in the back. That was beautiful. But yeah, for you to just hang out and do that alone is kind of sad.
The other, I was trying to see if I can bring up some of my other pictures. Oh man, I'm wondering if I should show you that. This is the other reason. Like the diet that my buddy put me on. He said it's very, very, very important. PK, you have to take a shirtless picture. Before. And you have to take a shirtless picture after.
Right.
And I said, do I really have to do that? He was like, very important. You got to do it. You got to see it, right?
Okay.
So I took the picture, and then I'm like, oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, man. It is just like.
Sad?
Yeah. I don't even know. Should I bring it up? Like, hold on a second. Let me.
My God. Yeah, well, the fact that you're doing like I got muscles, that's.
Well, no. I had to do the I got muscles. I don't want to put that on there.
All it says is legend, all right,
I'll put it on there. I don't care. Whatever. It's so bad. It's like, so anyway, let me get off of that. So that's why I'm so strict. I'm like, no wine, no nothing. This is game on. I swear to God, I'm going to get my body back on point. I don't want to let it go any further. And I've been doing pretty good. I'm down like 8 pounds.
Yes.
So, I can't,
wonderful.
I can't tell the difference, but.
That's why you have the picture.
Well, yeah, we'll see at the end how it looks. Little roll call in the chat for everybody. We appreciate you guys joining us. As always, thank you so much for checking out the live show. And again, for everybody else that's got a podcast, like I believe I was talking to Teresa. I think it's Teresa that has class now. So she said she's catching us tomorrow morning, but she'll be back on the live as soon as she can make it there. Roll call. Go ahead in the chat.
All right. So we have Stacy and Manuel, Rosie, John, Lewis, Renegade. We have Tony, Leon, Matthew, Schmeez.
What's up, Smee Star? That's Elia from last week's show, and also doing the whole 30 diet.
We also got Jeff in the chat, Brandon. I'm Tiny Woe.
Oh yeah, Tiny Woe. What's up, Tiny Woe?
E.M. Gomez, and then somehow 10 anonymous viewers.
Hey, that's all right.
That's all right.
I mean, you guys should. The whole thing we have the chat for is because this is not just us. This is everybody getting together and talking about the week, slamming, having some fun, a little bit of jokes. So, we invite you, log in, have some fun with us. We don't bite.
Got a comment?
757-414-PKDK. 757-414-PKDK.
Or maybe you have a phone, but your wife is currently reading the text messages you sent to her sister. It's not your fault she's 40 pounds lighter.
That's harsh.
I probably shouldn't have played that after showing you my 40 pounds heavier picture. Online, all sorts of stuff, including some pictures from Europe, a little video from Europe. We've got that online. Hey, for you, I did it for you.
Yes.
I did it for all the other ladies, and I did it for Anderson Cooper.
Okay.
We've got some naked pictures of Bradley Cooper online.
I don't know if I want to see naked pictures.
Tastefully, it's hidden. Tastefully. It's covered up.
He's on
W Magazine. He's posing nude on there.
Okay.
I wanted to put it on there for all the ladies because,
thank you.
The minute Mila Kunis has, or Jennifer Lawrence has the naked pictures out there, please believe your boy's on that foolery. There you go.
I heard that Miley Cyrus had tastefully frontal nude pictures.
Oh, my Lord. No.
I did not see or click on that. I just quickly...
I had to look at them, and it was like...
You had to look at them.
Oh, please believe it's nothing. It's one of those things, ladies. You should show them to your man, because your man then is going to be like, "I love you so much more."
Oh.
It is one of those things. There is nothing, and I say this with love, care, and respect. There is nothing, zero good about the naked Miley Cyrus pictures. Nothing, at least that I saw. Maybe not my taste. So whatever. Jimmy Fallon blew a chance with Nicole Kidman. She wanted to go out with him back in the day. We have that video also online. www.pkndk.com. The Leo coming in with a creepy of all creepy photo bombs. You have to see that if you haven't seen it. Speaking of Leo, a cool little short Martin Scorsese put together. Robert De Niro, Leonardo DiCaprio, Brad Pitt. All about. It's a commercial, I guess. Commercial trailer movie thingy that they did for this casino. You have to see it again online. www.pkndk.com. Email, comment, and tweets time. Get those in at Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Crystal says, my husband and I did drive from Dallas to Houston, and we watched the John kick the S out of Dallas, and I was 6 months pregnant too. I know the feeling, but we wouldn't have missed it for anything. That is in response to our trip to go check out the Natty Game.
Yes. And it was a great trip. Again, I wouldn't have missed it for the world either. It took a while to get there. But
but you flew, but you had some delays.
I had, a few issues, but I wouldn't miss it at all. So I'm right on Crystal's side.
It's that's why we changed our slogan from "Forget Normal" to "Live a Great Story," because I honestly believe that you only get like one life. That's why I can't comprehend people that don't want to leave the house, don't really want to do anything. It's just like, and I'm not talking about things that cost a lot of money. I'm just talking about just go do, get a story, do something. Meet somebody, get out of your comfort zone, see what happens. Like we knew when we drove back, because this was my schedule. I had to go to work on Monday, so woke up like around 4:30, right? Drove to Dallas at 10:20, did it all night, watched the game, drove back. We didn't get back till 3:30, slept for about 40 minutes, had to go back to work. I didn't get back into bed until like noon, 1 o'clock the next day.
Yes. You're crazy.
There you go.
Definitely had some good drugs for that one. Just kidding.
I sure wish like I could get paid for that talent. Some other emails, comments, and tweets from Raymond Garcia. You should run in front of the camera screaming PKandDK.com. That was for the picture we posted up with the ESPN crew when we were at the national game. Yeah, I wasn't. See, the problem is like when old boy drinks, he does stuff like that. When he's sober, I'm like, I kind of want to see the game.
Are you more reserved?
Yeah,
is that what you're
so.
saying? More responsible? Was it weird for you going to a game sober and seeing how drunk everybody else is?
No, that didn't bother me.
You couldn't tell?
No, that didn't bother me. The thing that bothered me is like out of all the games that I finally saw and remembered, I was just pissed that was the one.
The one that we lost.
Because we lost. Yeah, I can't tell you how many victories, like nail-biting victories that I have seen, but don't remember a thing. You know, I mean, oh boy here is vomiting in cups at the stadium.
Right.
Almost getting kicked out. That was the last game I went to.
Yes.
So finally I choose a sober game, and a pretty good one if we would have won, but it didn't happen. Emails, comments, and tweets continues with a comment from Tony. Yo, you better post up the podcast. CBS has been slacking on your other show.
Ooh.
This one we control, so it just... like that. It gets up right after the show. You know, when you have to realize when you work for people, you got corporate rules, you got other people that everybody knows how to do everything the best way, and sometimes that's what happens there. You never went to school there, and they are hippies. I don't understand why you vote or you follow Oregon, was a comment that we got. I do simply because I lived in Oregon for 10 years, did some of my best 10 years, met Denise there.
That's true. We have some of our best friends are fans of Oregon, therefore we are too.
Yeah. And to be fair, it's not like I went to any college, so I got to claim one, and all my buddies went there, and I got to do it from my buddy Joe, that was the hugest fan for Oregon, so for him as well. And oh my God, I almost died right there. PK, you need to work on your Matthew voice some more. That was in regard to my on point, if I may add, Matthew McConaughey little impersonation that I did, impression that I did while driving, almost ran your car off the road.
Yeah, I did see that. That's very, very, very wrong.
And if you have not seen it, it is online. You can check that out on our Facebook channel, which is facebook.com/PKDK. Scroll down. I'm telling you, my Matthew on point.
There you go.
As you were posting all of these videos, I was delayed at the airport for an hour, and I kept seeing all of these, and you're driving with my phone, and the only thing I kept thinking is, put down the phone! Just drive.
What you talking about?
My inner mother came out, especially when you have my car.
No, my skills, my driving skills are on point.
Right.
I could do that with a blindfold on.
Oh my God.
All right, let's move on to we gotta keep it moving here. The diet is going good, and that kind of ties into the Natty Game because I did. You know, what did I eat at the national game?
You had a cup of fruit.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Fruit cup is what you had.
Oh, which brings us to a Did You Know?
Ooh.
Did you know? No. Did you know?
Did you know that the average American eats 5,952 slices of pizza in their lifetime? Some more fascinating pizza fun facts right now.
Oh.
There you go.
Don't read my fun facts.
I'm not reading.
Keep your face down. When nobody's looking, the animatronic characters at Chuck E. Cheese have sex.
There you go.
Those are pizza fun facts. If your pizza delivery guy seems content with his job, it's because he's also selling weed. On the side.
There you go.
On the side. If you're eating pizza at 3 a.m., you are drunk.
There you go.
Very true.
These are my pizza fun facts. Many people consider it a comfort food until they sit down on the toilet.
There you go.
The last time Papa John got plastic surgery, he gave his doctor a picture of the pizza to use as a guide.
There you go.
I know, but that's a pizza fun fact right there. Squid is a popular pizza topping in Japan. That is a fact. Partially because the texture perfectly complements the cheese and the sauce, but mostly because Japanese people are just plain weird.
There you go.
It's a pizza fun fact. And finally, most Americans who resolve to give up pizza on January 1st to lose weight are devouring an entire one as we speak.
There you go.
Introducing Juicy.
PKMDK.com. Watch, comment, share.
Speaking of did you know's dating website surveyed 145,000 American men to find the traits that make up the perfect lady. Wondering, are you trying to get a sneak in? A little sneak
in for what?
Sneak drinky in?
Sneak in for what?
Kill one of the glasses. Step your game up.
I'm good, honey. I don't need alcohol.
Step your
That's what I was told at my meeting today.
What? Your AA meeting?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dating website surveyed 145,000 American men. And by the way, keep your eye on the chat.
Got it.
I don't want to neglect the people in the chat. If they got comments, we got to. That's your one job.
Raymond says, random pizza fact: there is not a lot of 24-hour pizza places.
Really?
Yeah. If we want pizza at 3 a.m, where are you gonna go?
There is a couple. There's a couple of the drunk pizzas, like in Midtown or.
But they're not open at 3 a.m.
I think so. Like I think Saucer Pizza is.
Oh.
Flying Saucer. I'm sure there is.
I usually just get the frozen pizza and keep it for later. I like to plan ahead.
That's the other thing that really pissed me off when we did some traveling. We ended up in Madrid. Like we ordered pizza, and I'm like, oh, it's in Madrid. Yo, they brought up a Papa John's. Let's give them a round of applause. Tell me that wasn't even as good as a Papa John's.
No, not quite.
No, not Papa John's. What's the ones you make?
Papa Murphy.
What's the ones we buy? DiGiorno.
Oh, DiGiorno.
DiGiorno was better than what they brought out. All right. Any other comments in the chat real quick?
Not at the moment.
Okay. All right. So this dating website surveyed 145,000 American men to find the traits that make up the perfect lady. All right. The top traits are... What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
What? No, you're laughing about something.
I just am loving this. Did you know?
What? Did you look at the traits?
I haven't, no.
All right. So I want to find out like how many of the traits Denise has. You can play along if you're podcasting, watching the show in the chat. You can play along. You can add some as well. I'm not saying this is the perfect list, but this site says it is. So here we go. All right. The first one is blonde hair.
There you go.
Are you brushing your hair is messy mess tonight?
Messy? No, it's not. It's straight and long.
All right. It's like all over the place.
What do you mean?
All right. No, I like it is what I'm saying. It's just like,
it's straight. It's not all over the place.
A minute ago, it was like all over your face. You had that, you know that look? You know that look.
The JBF look.
You know that look. All right.
No, that's been a while, so I'm not sure about that look.
There you go, talking again. I tried to get on top of you a couple times, and you pushed me away. So, you blame your goddamn self on that. Oh, yeah.
Pity party of one. Oh.
Well, you can't bring it up if you don't put it out. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Married Life.
There you go.
All right, so blonde hair is the first trait of being the perfect chick, which actually I can't give it to you. I mean, you have blonde hair right now, but I have to take that back.
Oh, geez, all right.
Because you're a brunette.
I'm naturally brunette, yes.
Yeah, you have that Russian look.
I am not a natural blonde.
Yeah. The second one is blue eyes, which you failed on that as well.
My eyes are hazel.
But I like your hazel eyes. A slender body.
Oh, I'm going to slap the shit out of you. Don't you ever make that face again.
Why did you make the face? What face did I make?
You made that.
I didn't make no face. Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh, Lord. Did I make that? I didn't say that. Oh, Lord.
No, but you forgot to speak. I just saw your mouth move.
No, honey, you look great.
Uh-huh.
You look bomb.
Stop winking.
You are a 10. I'm not winking. My eyes are open.
Next.
All right, not smoking. You passed that one.
Right.
There you go.
Social drinking. You passed that one as well.
There you go.
And a graduate degree.
Yes. For sure. From the University of Oregon.
Are we lying right now for... Are we all right? Yeah, and a graduate degree.
Yes. There you go.
I was about to hit the stupid button here, but I'm not going to do that. So those are the things.
So that's great. I got 2 of 6.
Yeah. What do you have any traits off the top of your dome about, not me necessarily, but what make a perfect guy?
Well, a lot of my exes had dark hair.
Okay.
Light eyes.
All right.
Slender bodies.
Why are you talking about your exes? I'm saying what you like in a perfect man.
I am.
And then why'd you bring slender bodies up with the exes? Why do I care?
No, I'm not saying that they were the exes, but that's what would be attractive to me.
Yeah? All right. What else? I'm listening. What? Why do you always give me that the eye? I'm listening. I'm learning.
I think that's about it.
Slender body. I got it.
Dark hair, light eyes, slender body. College education's a bonus. And loves sports. And treats me like a princess.
Yep, slender body right there. I got that. I got that.
It's a work in process.
There you go.
We're working damn hard at it, aren't we?
I need to put that little loading wheel. You know that Apple loading wheel over that picture.
I just love in that picture how you pop up your muscle and just says
You have to do it. That's
it's
what they said.
It's going to be like the most epic legend fail.
So what am I? What? What?
I mean,
What? All right.
So, anyway, we got a few pizza facts back in the chat.
Yeah.
The
go
world's
ahead.
largest pizza was made in Norwood Supermarket, South Africa, 1990, weight 12.9 tons.
What fatty had that fact right off the top of the dome? Who is that? Is that John?
That's John.
John's not even. John is like on point, right? John's an attractive man. Yeah, skinny little dude.
We got I'm Tiny, Who Are You? Says he's eating pizza right now, FML.
Oh, let me respect.
Jeff has a pizza place that's open until 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Nicole says we all need alcohol and pizza. I definitely agree. That's one of my best nights ever.
I have to say that's one of the traits that didn't make it on there. There's nothing more attractive to me, and that's something that attracted to me to Denise, is like a chick that can enjoy like a nice cold beer and like a steak. You know what I'm saying? Like, because a lot of the exes that I dated was all about like salads and yuppie crap. You know, I really enjoyed that about you.
That kind of sounds healthy. Maybe I should have done that and I wouldn't have gained weight.
You're fine. We just talked. So you get mad at me when I make a face. Wait, no, I'm not going to go there.
I was trying to catch you. You almost failed that
What I
one.
love about her is the fact that she can just get down. Just pick it up with her hands. Like a carnivore that she is.
Oh, my goodness.
Let's respect, applaud, give her a ta-da. All right, any other traits before I move on to landing the right person?
That's about it.
This is pretty cool too. Let's play along, and if you have something, DK's got some jokes tonight, says John. If you got something, as always, put it in the chat. If you're listening to the show, you want to get in the chat and be a part of the show, www.pkanddk.com. I love Leon's little emoticon. Is that what they're called? Why are you drinking water, bitch?
Yes, that is a little emoticon. And it's looks like the little bunny from like Arthur or something.
Oh, well, his Facebook page is kind of scary, but the emoticon is very, very cute. All right, this is pretty cool. If anybody out there is trying to land somebody, a psychologist in New York says you can fall in love with anybody. All you got to do is take his 36-question quiz. We don't have time for the entire quiz. The way it's supposed to work is the questions bring you closer and closer together, and by the end, you're like, oh,
I got it.
So there's 36. I'm going to put the link up after the show on www.pkanddk.com. My apologies for slacking. I've been just a little running late tonight. Doing this healthy stuff, you have to cook everything. So I've been trying to make like noodle soup while putting the show together. So I'm doing
You're housewife right now.
I know. Why am I doing your job?
Because I'm working. I can't do things at once.
All right, so here's some of the questions. We're going to find out if they bring us closer, more intimate together, all right? So you take this quiz with somebody, or if you like somebody like in class, college class or something, like at work, as fun, bring it up, get them to answer the questions, and then you guys will fall in love, says this guy. Question number 1, if you could have anyone in the world as a dinner guest, who would it be? And everybody answer it. If you want to throw that in the chat, go ahead and put it in the chat. If you could have anybody over as a dinner guest, who would it be?
I hate to be this person, live or dead, doesn't matter. Living?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
So let's go with living.
Okay.
Let's go with living. And that's a hard one, so let me ask another one, and then we can come back.
Sure.
Let me maybe go through all the questions so we have them in our head, and then we'll come back and answer them. Do you have a secret hunch about how you'll die?
Yes.
You think so?
I think so.
All right. Not like a joke one, but a serious one.
Yes.
All right. That's question number 2. We'll come back to it. What's your most treasured memory is question number 3. Now, keep in mind, there's a bunch of these. We're only going to do like 8. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Okay.
Tell the person you're taking this quiz with what you like about them. Be very honest, saying things you might not say to someone you just met. What, if anything, is too serious to joke about? If you were to die this evening, what would be the most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them? And number 8 is, of all people in your family, whose death would you find most disturbing, and why?
Oh, God.
I know.
That's like very, very personal. No wonder why people would be close after that.
So, yeah.
You're going to be like crying and happy, and yeah, it's very serious.
That is, right?
Right.
So let's start answering some of these.
Oh, okay.
Dinner guests.
Okay.
Who would you have over?
I probably would want like a comedian of some sort to
Really?
entertain. Yeah.
Well, you gotta name them.
I don't know, honey.
Pick somebody, and I'm surprised you didn't say one of the Spice Girls.
No.
You try to lie all up in here on the show. Yes, you are.
No, that is not true.
Think about it. I'm probably gonna.
I think it would be like Ellen DeGeneres.
What?
Yeah.
I mean, she's very friendly. I guess that would be fun.
I think it would be fun, and she's been around and has lots of stories, and yeah, I think that'd be a great person.
All right. I would go with, and again, I'm just thinking about these. I haven't read the questions up until right now because I wanted to have honest answers. Probably Richard Branson, the guy that does Virgin. The guy that's like a G. Like when it comes to running a company, this dude had like the best stories of doing stuff and like the publicity stunts. Like he made London think there was a UFO over it, and then when the sun rose, it said Virgin on the side.
Oh my God.
So he got like tons of fines. Like he went water skiing, right, attached to a helicopter.
He's crazy.
There you go.
Renegade had my other one, which was Bill Murray. Bill Murray would be awesome.
He would be.
Awesome. But I don't know if Bill Murray would be like a letdown. Like, because the stories out there are so insane that I'm wondering, if you were to actually meet him, or it might not be. Like, Bill Murray's definitely up there. NASA's saying Oprah, so he can buy me a new car.
Exactly.
Ellen would be amazing. That's from Joy in the chat, www.pkandk.com. Anthony Bourdain's another one. That's from Stacy. Yeah.
You used to love him.
I did, but then he made fun of me in front of like an auditorium full of people.
Well, it's not his fault. You're an idiot.
Have I ever said the story on the show?
I don't believe so.
Did I? Anthony Bourdain does these speeches, right? And I wonder if I can turn. I don't have it hooked up right now. So he's got these speeches to where like he talks about food and cultures or whatever, and then you go to an arena, obviously, and everybody sits down. He does his speech at the end of the thing. He takes like questions from the audience. They got a mic in the aisle, and you can walk up to the mic and ask your question, right? So the mic, because we got pretty decent tickets because I was obsessed with Anthony Bourdain. I just love his life. He travels, he eats. That's probably the ultimate job you could probably have. You know what I'm saying? Like he drinks, he eats, he just has a good time. So I'm sitting there, and the mic is like right next to me, right? And we are saucy. Oh, we're on that sauce. I mean, like what? A bottle, 2 bottles of wine
each at least, yeah.
I mean, we were like...
That was back in the day.
I was like, I'm like, yeah, Anthony! So
you
he
were
goes,
all cocky with your question, too.
I don't even remember the question.
Well, we lived in Portland. It was something about hippies in Portland and vegan food or something.
Yeah. So I get up there, and he was like, does anybody have any questions? And, the big line of people, and I'm like third in line because I jump up and stuff. And you have to understand, like, if you watch people and they're doing speeches or whatever, they're usually talking with a microphone like this. I've just been, like, ingrained in radio to be all up on the mic. That's just, like, my style, right? So I'm drunk, right? So I'll walk up to the mic. He was like, what's your question, right? I cup the mic. I don't just go up to it. I'll cup the mic. I'm like, no.
Jesus.
I don't even know the question, right?
Through the whole auditorium,
right?
All everybody heard.
So
and his reaction.
You could hear people like, oh my God, and spilling their drinks and crap, right? And Anthony goes, like, step away from the mic, right? And I'm so drunk, I'm confused. I'm like, Brendan, what? Right? He was like, all right, no more questions from you. Next. No more questions. So then I had to sit down, right? And like I think like people were even applauding and stuff. And I'm like...
Because they thought you were so obnoxious.
And my chair was right next to the mic right up front, so you couldn't hide from anybody. So I got back in the chair, and I'm like...
I even moved away from you. I was so embarrassed.
It was so bad. It was so bad that I looked over at Denise, right? And you got to understand, like, I loved Anthony Bourdain. It was so bad that I'm like, can we go? Can we get out of here? She was like, no, you like Anthony Bourdain. We're staying. So yeah. That's why I wouldn't have Anthony Bourdain over for dinner. John said he'd love to have dinner with Adam Sandler. Again, we're talking about the questions that you can ask somebody you really like, and they're supposed to fall in love with you by the end of it because the questions bring you closer. Adam Sandler, I did meet, and he is freaking awesome. He was freaking incredible. I think he would be a great dinner guest. It was awesome because we were doing a press conference interviewing thing out in L.A., and they needed to take a break right before me, so they told me to wait outside. And you could hear him with his kids doing his Adam Sandler-like voice, like playing around with them and stuff, like really down to earth. Great choice from John. All right, question number 2. Let's move to do you have a secret hunch about how you will die? And what you said you did.
I think it's probably going to be something natural causes, but early. Like I've been having lots of weird pain, so it's going to be something like that.
Like a heart attack?
Probably.
Don't say that.
I don't know.
I know you have been going kind of crazy lately, though.
I know, it hurts really bad right now.
Also, you might die on the show.
Yeah, maybe.
Ratings like a mofo.
If I just happened to...
There you go.
Happened to Denise. She called it.
I think so too. Like, there's like nights that I'm like, am I down right now? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. We had a friend that it happened to, so I don't know if that's like gotten in my head.
That definitely's gotten in my head. Yeah.
You know, I do think that it's something. Like
and then what's crazy is you and I both live pretty crazy lifestyles anyway, so it most likely will be something drunk and stupid.
Yeah, that's a good point. What's your most treasured memory?
Our wedding.
Our wedding, yeah. I'd probably have to definitely say our wedding.
You can't copy me.
What do you mean I can't copy you? It's our wedding. It's got to be like a treasured memory, right?
Yeah.
All right. Or the first night I met you? Oh, I put that work in. Night and morning. Fast forward 8 years later, it's been like a month.
3.
I know you keep saying 3.
Number 4.
It has not been 3 months.
It's been so long I can't tell you when.
It's been like a month and a half.
Let's just get to work.
All right, let's go right now. We'll leave the show on. We're going to be right back. It takes me 5 minutes. Can y'all hang on? Let's go.
I'm kidding.
Let's go right now.
No.
We'll close the door up. I'll make you scream, bitch.
Let's keep it moving. Number 4. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Oh,
you go first.
I'm mending it right now. Yeah. So
still mending after. We'll be married 6 years in March.
It's still mending.
Mending after 6 years.
What about you?
Oh, we have a great relationship. She sent me this awesome text earlier today, which she knows me so well.
All right, that's interesting. Let's go to Renegade, who says drowning. Joy says a car accident. Joy, a car accident? Are you a bad driver though? I feel like I'm going to die from a heart attack. John's agreeing with us. Yeah.
She writes, wine glass cheers, Denise.
You are having a better day. Love you. Oh, see, that's very nice.
Yes. Yeah, very sweet.
No, your mom's nice. Your mom's nice.
She has a few things she's sending you for your birthday, so you better be good.
Oh, hell yeah. Your mom's the ass. Mm-hmm. That's what I'm talking about. Respect your mom.
There you go.
I'm just like I'm big into grudges. I'm very, very like strong opinionated, and my mom didn't go to the wedding with a bad excuse, but that has been now like 5 years, so we're mending it. We're talking over texts, and but I'm also not big into the family thing. I think maybe because the way that we were raised, maybe because I just moved out young. I don't know. It's just not ingrained.
You should always say you love your parents.
Well, I didn't say I don't love them. Of course I love them. I just like. You can't miss your kid's wedding.
Because they're moving.
Right. Are you on my side now, or what?
No. I'm not saying anything.
Why are you talking smack about my mom? I just said your mom was great.
Neutral.
All right. Let's see. Joy said, because he said she was going to die from a car accident, they go off-road jeeping. Ooh.
Oh, yes.
Ooh. Hey, hit me up on that Jeep thing. Like, I've heard they had a lot of problems because I really always wanted a Jeep. Because I grew up with like MacGyver, and I'm like, oh man, I totally always wanted a Jeep. But everybody I talk to always tell me they have like a lot of Jeep problems. So I don't know. Treasured memory, going back to that question from John, is his kids. Hey, I'm doing your job there on the chat. Yeah.
Thank you. You're doing a wonderful job. Renegade Matrix says drowning.
Ooh,
that's how drowning is going to go.
Actually, a lot of people say drowning would be the worst. I don't think drowning would be the worst. Like,
no, you're just gulping for air and you get water and just that's it.
I think lightning would be bad. Like, I hate lightning.
Did you talk about the shower instance last week?
Yeah, when we were getting shocked touching the shower.
I hate that feeling too, of knowing that you're going to get hurt.
By the way, that's on last week's show. If you want to check that out, you can. YouTube channel. Tell the person you're taking the quiz in what you like about them. Be very honest, saying things that you might not say to somebody you just met. You want to go first? Go ahead. Tell me how awesome I am.
You are amazing, very talented, very loving. Take great care of myself, along with little.
Oh, you're being
Kikis.
serious.
Oh, of course I am.
Where's little Kiki's?
Yeah,
There she is.
is.
Hey, in all her black and white glory.
Black and white, yeah.
And by the way, that is the Kleenex right here that she got out of the trash can.
Yeah.
What I love about you is that you're very honest. You're very kind-hearted. You're probably the nicest person I've ever met in my entire life.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We'll end there.
Is that enough?
That's perfect.
You want me to keep going?
What, if
You look
anything,
good.
is too
You
serious
got that black
to
girl
joke
booty
about?
that is just so...
See, that's why I was going to move along.
All right. Yeah.
So we had something serious going.
What is it?
What, if anything, is too serious to joke about?
Drunk driving.
Yeah.
I think cancer, maybe. Yeah. I mean, I think everything, don't get me wrong, everything like could have a joke in it. And that's been proven by different comedians. And I'm not going to be the one that's going to go up in arms. I'm just not like everybody needs to have, like for instance, this week we made a comment about who's the chick on E that we saw. That's
Juliana Rancic.
Tell me how skinny she was.
Every single time I see her on TV, she's smaller and smaller, and she's already tiny.
Now, she did have breast cancer, which I didn't know when I said that chick looked like the Crypt Keeper.
Oh.
I mean, she's so damn skinny, right?
But her arms, I mean, they're like half of my size of an arm.
Right.
They're super
but
small.
I think she had bounced back from that. And the fact is, the person that was going off on us wasn't even bringing the breast cancer deal into thing, because that's not something you joke around about.
Right.
I was talking about the fact that she's so damn skinny.
She's
right?
just
She was up in arms about, like, you can't tell, you're judging women's weight. Yeah, bitch. If somebody's 70 pounds, I'm going to say something.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? But so there's different instances to where, like, I probably wouldn't take, like, there's certain words I just wouldn't use. There's certain jokes I wouldn't do, but anyway, that's the question. Next question, go ahead.
We have, if you were to die this evening, what would you most regret not having told someone, and why haven't you told them yet?
I'm pretty open about everything, so nothing.
Yeah, I'm very open to
What about you? Nothing? Mm-mm. And finally, let's just wrap this up with of all in your family, whose death would you find disturbing and why?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's up there.
That's too tough. I can't even tell you. Yeah, I've been very fortunate, and I have not lost any family members close to me.
Yeah.
So any of them would be devastating.
Also, in the chat, www.pkdk.com, special needs series is too serious to joke around about, which I agree with that. Moving on now to some more lighthearted stuff like the Ratchet Report. Yes.
There you go.
I need like a Ratchet Report song. We've got a bunch of stuff in the Ratchet Report tonight, including the Obama's kid who sent a picture, the 16-year-old chick who sent in the picture to Badass, which is rapper Joey Badass. Which I'm like,
I'm not heard of.
Bro, you're a chickie. You're the president's daughter. Don't be sending pictures. That should be like 101. Don't be sending pictures to no rap artist. What are you doing? Put you in the Ratchet Report today. A Utah English teacher faces life in prison after she reportedly had hooked up with one of the kids while out on bail waiting for a trial. Hooked up with a second kid. A third kid came through.
There you go.
Can you get any more ratchet? I don't know. An 18-year-old woman and a 29-year-old man got it on top of a Kia at a used car lot. Ratchet as hell. The Kia still on sale.
Ew.
There you go.
And finally, a 46-year-old lady in New York was arrested after chugging 2 bottles of vanilla extract and driving around drunk. Vanilla extract is 41% alcohol, which means it's 82% proof. And her blood alcohol was 0.26, wrapping up the Ratchet Report.
There you go.
So let's see what these bad boys bring to the party. Rolling tape.
The PK and DK Show. Your average everyday couple who fight and make up on YouTube. Welcome to our dysfunctional life.
The most disturbing deaths we were talking about, my dad and baby sister, says Nicole. Dropping the nuke on you right now at your work retreat. What happened?
All right. So there was 16 of us in total. There was a group of 8 of us who kind of went off on our own and had a late night of drinks. Just hanging out, just chicks only. 4 guys come stumbling in. They're all wasted. One of the guys happened to fall in the pond, lost a shoe. He's trying to hit on the other chick. And she's like, dude, you don't have a shoe. Like, what's going on? And then just got talking a little bit. And then one of the guys pulled one of my coworkers aside and started like panicking. By the way, he was just wasted, like hammered. Yeah. pulled her away and started like breaking down to her, apparently saying, you know, he's been married because he's wearing a wedding ring. I've been married for 23 years. I have 2 beautiful children. And she's like, okay, like, well, you're not doing anything. Like, you're just fine. You're hanging out with your guys. He goes, but I'm not gay. I'm not.
Oh, hell.
I'm not gay.
Oh.
And then she looks at him and she's like, I never said you were. Meanwhile, 2 of the 4 are actually like holding hands. And the reason like it's all coming back that we saw them is because they were all like holding each other and like jumping up and down and going all like crazy, like, oh my God, we're so happy to see each other. And then that's how one of them fell in the pond and they had to get him out and he's soaking wet.
Get to the point of this.
But then she's like, well, you have to tell your wife because he was really coming out to her. And he's like, you have to go home and you have to. No, I can't.
Has he done anything?
I mean, I don't know.
Why did he get married?
I don't know these guys. I don't even know what.
Did she not ask him why he got married?
I don't know. He's been married for 23 years and then went solo on this 4-man bachelor trip.
Oh my God. Look,
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong. If you're gay, you're gay. I don't give a rat's ass. What I do have a serious problem with is lying to somebody. You know what I'm saying? And marrying him and bringing him along. That's like, I'm sorry, there's a special place like in hell for somebody that, unless there's part of me that just doesn't understand because I'm full-blown, you know, I like girls. I'm sorry. The only things that I don't understand is people that don't like girls because they're so damn beautiful. But I'm not judging that. If that's you, you know. But at the time, if you knew and you lied, I don't care what the hell the reason is. There's a special place in hell for ruining somebody's life.
So
that's crap.
So it was just when she was telling us, she's like, this is what just happened. And I looked and then he's a professional like wrestling guy or something, apparently, like big, massive dude who could knock you out with one punch. And now she's telling us this and he totally like had a breakdown. And I was like, good God. I'm like, we got to get out of here.
I don't care. I don't feel sorry for him for in the slightest bit. What about the chick?
What about the chicken?
That fell in love, right? Since the beginning, that was, you know, because you know how you ladies are. You know, you dream about your wedding day. You want to have your soulmate. You want to get to the, you know, you want to die like in the Notebook. At least I still believe that that's out there. I think I found that with Denise. I love Denise. That's the thing. Like, you know, to do that, to lie for, I don't care how many years, to go through with the vows. I don't care what the reason is. That is just not right. There's no excuse that, like, you know, damn.
Yes. So that was one of the more interesting things that happened on our little retreat.
How did that end?
They were both wasted and she ended up just walking away. And then we continued the party in the room.
How long didn't say how long they were married or anything?
23 years.
23 years.
Yeah.
What the hell would you do if in 23 years I'm like, hey girl, I like dudes?
I would definitely be devastated.
I mean, right? Wouldn't that just be, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand that. I've got into conversations with people about this and they were like, well, you don't understand. You don't understand the pressures they've had and this and that. I'm like, I don't give a rat's ass about the pressures. What about the other person?
Now, marriage is a two-way
I don't
street.
care. The victim is the other person. Whether it's a chick that did it to a guy or a guy that did it to the chick. Right? Unless you honestly did not know. But from all my buddies that are gay, they've told me they knew from the very beginning.
Right.
Unless you honestly did not know, if you knew and you went in with it with the lie because of whatever pressures you have, you're just an ass. That's wrong.
That is wrong.
20, how many years?
23.
Are you kidding me?
2 kids, yeah.
Wow, man, I'd like to be a fly on the wall during that conversation. That is for show.
Sometimes sweet, all the time crazy. About each other. PK and DK. Forget normal.
Few devices I wanted to run by real quick. There's a new device coming out that tells you if you have bad breath. You could buy it for $89, or you could just ask your wife, do I have bad breath? Come on.
Fuck, it's...
Watch your mouth.
Yes, you need a mint.
I need a mint. There you go. You know what I just did? I just saved everybody $89.
There you go.
God, do you ever brush your teeth?
Yeah, brush my teeth. I brushed my teeth today. This morning when I woke up.
At like 4?
When did you brush your teeth last time?
Yeah, I guess this morning.
Okay, at 4. Let me blow my face. Come on. I'm not gonna even lie. Your smells pretty good. Your smells like a flower.
Thanks.
I'm not. Are you sure mine's bad though?
Yeah, it's like hot and sticky. Okay, I got it.
Just saved everybody $89. You're welcome.
Disgusting. And your tongue all over my hand.
The other thing I wanted to tell you about, there's a new gadget that you could buy, and it's let me scroll down to it. It's for people that live alone, and it's an attachment. It's kind of like a vacuum cleaner deal, like that has an attachment, right? So if you were choking and you don't have anybody there to like help you out, you use this attachment to get the stuff out of your throat.
Oh, God.
So I wanted to try that to see if this would even work before people buy it with our vacuum cleaner. If you could bring that in right now. And did you give me something small that I will attempt to choke on?
Oh, great.
All right. This is going to be good.
I just need an outlet to plug in.
Oh, man. Yeah, I got an outlet for you. Hang on. I got an outlet.
There's one right outside here.
All right. You want to do that one? While she's doing that, we're going to pay respects. We can pay respects to a bunch of people, including getting the job done. A 30-year-old lady in China found out her husband was cheating on her, so earlier this month she cut off his junk pair of scissors. They reattached it in the hospital. She got into the hospital, and she chopped it off again, threw it out the window. A dog got it. It is gone.
There you go.
I have to pay respect to the dedication of that lady. Also, a lady in Australia just listed her husband's Porsche for $16,000. He cheated, so that's revenge. After 25 years of marriage, she's selling his Porsche for $16,000. Respect to her. There's a new product called the Belfie Stick. It's just like the selfie stick, but it bends backwards so you can take pictures of your behind. It's $79. Belfiestick.com. Paying respect to that company for bringing the product probably of the year to everybody. What are you doing? Are you posing?
I'm doing my Belfie.
See, let me, hold on. There you go.
Yeah.
That's a big-ass Belfie. Yeah, it is. Friday guy in Florida was shot 3 times while sitting in his truck. In the most badass person ever story, he got out. He beat the other person with a shovel after being shot 3 times. Paying respects to that guy. Also paying respects to police in England who were seeking a guy who broke into a business a few weeks ago, not to steal anything, just to poop on the carpet.
There you go.
Maybe we should put that in the Ratchet report, but I got it right there. Before I test out this new product, let's also jump into the top 5. I'm going to let Denise choose the top 5 because I got 2 of them. We've got a new survey found women throw an average of $365 worth of their husband's stuff when they move in together, or boyfriend. So in the honor of Ivan, we could do that, of what top 5 things women throw away that are men's stuff.
Okay.
Or there's the most unprofessional 5 things that people do at work that we could also do.
In honor of Ivan, since tonight is his last night with us.
You want to do that one?
Yes.
All right. Don't look at my list.
Okay.
So, everybody in the chat, let's see if we can do this, all right? A new survey found that women throw out an average of $365 worth of their husband's or boyfriend's stuff when they move in together. What do you think they're throwing away? Let's start with DK's. Everybody gets their chat.
My guess is going to be those dirty magazines.
The magazine collection is absolutely...
There you go.
That is at number 5, the magazine collection. What else you think? And again, this is what the ladies throw away of their men's stuff when they move in together. Do you want to take a second, think about it as I do the vacuum deal?
Yeah, we can do that. And we can let some people in the chat
get your stuff in the chat. We'd appreciate that. www.pkndk.com. As everybody's getting their guesses in, let's test out this theory, this idea, this thing that you could buy if you live by yourself. And if you're choking, you grab it, and it's supposed to help you unclog your whatever. I'm going to try it because essentially it's a vacuum cleaner hose attachment, right? Well, I need a strawberry or something. You want to try it first?
No, I'm not trying.
Well, you got to. Why not? Why don't you want to try? Want to try?
No, okay. Go ahead.
What?
Because you be by yourself. Show us how it works.
All right. This is dirty, isn't it?
Very dirty.
I'm beginning to think this is a bad idea. I'm missing the rind on this stuff. All right, so let's say I'm choking on this thing. right, here we go. Oh, shit! Oh! Yo, it totally worked!
It worked!
What? You turn it off now.
Oh, no. Got reflected the berry.
Yo, that totally worked.
Stinks so bad.
Oh, my God. Ugh. Oh. I got to get the name of that. I'll go with this. By the way, it's a company Japan selling the new vacuum cleaner attachment that's great for people that live alone. If you're choking, you stick it down your throat and it sucks the food right out. Yo, that's on point, man.
There you go.
I'm pretty surprised at that. That's not bad. What's
Well, yeah, after I just got done wiping the floors.
How's my breath? All right, let's get back to the top 5. New survey found that women throw out an average of $365 worth of their husband's or boyfriend's stuff when they move in together. The top 5, you guessed number 5, a magazine collection.
We have from the Grundy family, clothes.
Also from the Smees family, or Elia from last week's show, clothing.
Yes.
Which happens to be absolutely correct. Yes!
There you go.
Black Book is not on the list.
But good guess. We have Renegade Matrix,
Yes.
Ex's Pictures, Love Letters.
Pictures or Love Letters is not on the list.
Really? I'm shocked at that one.
The Joy Page family says furniture, which is... So number 1, a couch. So I'm going to put that under furniture. Do you have any other guesses? Let me go back to DK.
Real quick, Lewis, he says underwear.
Underwear. Well, that's going under clothing. So yeah, that's
not even on there.
No. Well, yeah, under clothing.
Yeah. Okay.
Any other stuff? Like, what else would you throw away? I don't know if the other two might be kind of difficult. We might have to come back if you guys want to think about that. Keep putting your guesses in. www.pkndk.com to get those guesses in. We'll get right back to you. New survey found, I'm going to save the other one for next week because the other one's pretty good too. Don't look at my answers.
I'm not looking.
All right. Let's do the feel-good story of the day as we get some more guesses. Feel-good story of the day is, No, I don't. I gotta get some new themes. I gotta get some new opens for these things. Feel good story of the day is a woman in England just received an award from her local police department because last year her friends tried to commit suicide by jumping off a bridge. She caught her by her hair and hung her there until help arrived. Think about being just
oh my God!
Like,
that hurts.
Wouldn't that be
like
crazy?
That. Yes.
But that's a feel good story of the day because he saved her, huh?
Yeah, she obviously didn't want to be saved.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's like to teach her a lesson. B, you gotta try to jump off a bridge, snatch you by your hair. Now you know that's so good. Good for her. All right, back to the top 5. The last ones are gonna be kind of hard, I think.
How about cologne?
Cologne, it is not on the list. No.
What about sheets from the Nelson family?
No. Let me recap so far.
Okay.
So far, we got a magazine collection. We've got clothes. We got a couch. One is very broad. I will tell you that. The other one is, I don't think I can even give you a hint. Toys or games.
That's from Renegade Matrix.
Toys or games. Does that fall under number 4?
Yeah, a toy. Yes.
Yeah?
It does. That's a winner.
Old! You are so not on point tonight. One more time.
Hobby or toy collection.
And number 2, should I give it away or should we keep going with a couple of more guesses?
Couple more guesses.
All right, we'll do the WTF as we see if we can get a winner for the number 2, which is the last one in our top 5.
And now it's time. What the A look at today's most bizarre moments in the world of news. What the starts now. What the
Monday, a guy in New York tried to commit suicide by cutting himself with a spatula, stabbing himself in the stomach, shooting himself in the face. He survived all three.
There you go.
How do you cut yourself with a spatula?
Guy traveling from Hong Kong to China busted 94 iPhones strapped to his body. He forgot about the metal detector. Sir, you're strapping 94 iPhones on your body, which I kind of thought about this when we traveled to Europe. I'm like, iPhones over there I think are pretty expensive. I bet you I could bring a bunch to sell, but I didn't know who to sell, and I wasn't going to strap them to my body. But metal detectors, who doesn't know that when you go to the airport, you're going to go through a metal detector?
Yes.
Or those big things where you put your hands up and then they
pat you down.
Ooh, did you get frisked over in Europe?
Over in Europe, I did.
Ooh, I got frisked
yes.
real frisk,
yes.
around the ball. They really, they went
Not
in.
That. No, they just touched my boobs, and I'm like, hey, what do you think's in there? It's flat.
Yeah, they went in on your boy. I'm like, man, y'all ain't no joke. Frisking over there is just be ready if you ever travel. Little tip there. Shoppers angry about the racy window display. Katie Mills Mall of a chick standing there in a bikini for a laser wax place. All the soccer moms not very happy. I guess the dudes have been looking at the bikini model, so they're taking it down. I had to put that in the WTF story of the night. Let's see. The Labrador in Seattle. You gave me that story. Do you want to tell everybody about the...
Yeah, so the little puppy, well, he's not really a big boy. He decided to take the bus one day to the dog park. And that's... Yeah, he goes on by himself.
Now he goes to the dog park by himself. The owner meets there.
Yes, because she's too busy to take the poor dog out, for a walk. She's smoke.
If anybody has a dog, wouldn't that be the quickest way to lose your animal? I would think that's how you lose a dog, right? Also, pro tip, if you're a cop and running a brothel on the side, don't show up to your job in a Ferrari. This guy was busted, and Pope Francis is visiting the Philippines next week. They don't have enough porta potty toilets, so they've ordered 2,000 traffic cops to wear diapers.
Oh.
Recommend that everyone else attending consider wearing adult diapers as well.
Oh, where are all those adult diapers gonna go?
I don't know. And if you use the adult diaper, I don't know. I've never. Has anybody in the chat ever used an adult diaper? Please put that in. I'm not judging, but if you have to go and you go.
It's just,
aren't you walking around with it for the
pee
entire service? I would think that you kind of, yeah, right?
We got a few more guesses.
All right, new survey found women throw an average of $365 worth of their husband's or boyfriend's stuff away when they move in together. Top 5 are, so far we got a magazine collection, old hobby or toy collections, clothes, and a couch. We're missing one. What are the guesses in the chat? Let's go.
We have dishes.
Dishes is incorrect. No.
Toiletries.
Toiletries is incorrect. No.
Movie posters.
Movie posters. You're close, but no.
Electronics.
Electronics. No.
I think this is a tough one.
This is a tough one, but I think the guess might help people. Movie posters
is close.
It's close. It's in that area. I'm not saying that it's artwork, but it's in that area.
In honor of PK, Renegade is guessing lasers.
Lasers, no. Although I do have a badass. Let me show you this.
Oh my God.
What? Oh man, where is it? You should talk when I'm trying to do this.
PK is searching for his giant, not legal laser pointer.
Who said it's not legal? It's perfectly legal.
Look at it.
Boom. Yeah, buddy.
I would have thought that was a flashlight, but then there's some kind of weird safety on it.
Yeah, it's got a safety back here, and it's got another safety where the laser thing is, so you can click it. You can click it on and off. Unfortunately, this effa stopped working on you, boy. So I don't really know what to do.
Can you get a new battery?
Yeah, I thought about that, but it's not normal batteries because it has so much juice. So I don't know if I should send it back, but then I'm like, I don't know if I want to spend any more money on this laser because really, it was fun for a while, but there's only so much you could do with a hand laser. I'm not, I was just messing around, so
And now people are very strict. If you shine it up off the balcony, they're going to think that you're trying to blind a pilot.
Yeah.
It's very serious.
And you could see the entire beam and stuff. Ooh, man. It's yeah, but there's nothing to do with it. It's I am the king of the dumbest purchases you could possibly ever have. I'm that guy.
That's true.
Any more guesses?
Yes, we do. From the Grundy family.
The Grundy family.
Their guess is DVD collection.
Hey, there you go. There you go.
There you go.
So we got that recap for you. This is what the ladies throw away when you move in with somebody. A magazine collection, number 5. Old hobby or toy collections, number 4. Clothes, number 3. CDs or DVDs. And a couch came in at number 1. Let's go back in the day.
And now it's time for DK's Today, Back in the Day.
All right, you want to do the honors, guys?
Yes, absolutely. We have Grant Gustin. He's 25. Flash on the CW's Flash series.
I started watching that, but I haven't been continuing it, so
Yeah.
I got to get back into it.
Yeah, there's
Flash
a
is
few.
my...
Yeah,
out of
it's
all
good.
superheroes, like, I love Batman, but Flash is like my dude.
We got Kim Jong-un, 31. Happy
Hey,
birthday.
don't wish
there.
that for a happy birthday.
Well, just
Let's hope you don't make it to 32.
go on with your girl.
Cherokee. Why you hating on Cherokee?
Why don't you tell me why?
Well, I don't know why you're hating on her, because she's working 263 fine films. She's been busy at work, including Beverly Hills 90210, School of Hard Knockers, Intercourse with a Vampire,
Oh, good God.
and more. We'll keep it at that.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Pitbull, 34. Chad Ochocinco is 37.
He blew his chances with the Dolphins. Where's he now?
He's not playing.
Lando Bloom is 38. Keep it going.
Sean Paul is 42, yeah?
Yep.
42, yeah.
42, yeah.
Amanda Pete, 43. Got Mary J. Blige at 44. LL Cool J, 47.
47. I got some fun facts from LL
Yes.
Cool J. He once got it on with a groupie backstage on the amplifier just before his encore. Let's respect LL Cool J. Ladies love Cool James.
Yeah, well, I think when I was 15.
You weren't the lady on the backstage amplifier, were you?
I was definitely not on the backstage amplifier. I was front stage, but that was, I got up and danced with him like in front of the whole concert.
Hey, so you just found out that LL Cool J stands for Ladies Love Cool James.
Yeah.
White girl. Also, as an actor, fun fact from LL, originated the new Hollywood phenomenon, the black incidental character who survives all the way to the end of the horror movie. Yes!
There you go.
He did it in the wisecracking security guard Halloween, H2O, and the hip wisecracking ship's cook in Deep Blue Sea. Now, black characters survive to the end of horror movies all the time, and the kids today don't realize that that wasn't always the case. They have no appreciation for the struggle, right? We're talking about LL Cool J making it happen, paving the way.
There you go.
We got some more birthdays. Go ahead.
Yeah, Dave Matthews is 48. We got R. Kelly, 48.
Still a pervert?
Yes. Tell us about Miss Tasha.
Tasha Fox is 57. She has also been working pretty hard. Indiana Jones and the Black Hole of Mamu. Romancing the Bone and Silence of the Gams. Gams.
Whatever that is.
I think it's short for, you know what I give you all the time.
Oh, they just forgot.
Yeah,
a few letters.
yeah.
All right. We got George Foreman is 66.
Uh-huh.
And then
Hawkins?
yeah, 73.
He had 70. He had a birthday this week. These are our birthdays this week. Andy Rooney, I wanted to get
rest
the call.
in peace.
I wanted to get the prank call of Andy, but I didn't have time tonight to put it together. If you want to see it, again, I'll put it on www.pkndk.com. The one time we called Andy Rooney, which is a G. Utmost respect. Rest in peace. That is my dude, grumpiest man on the face of the earth, and the call's great, and he's awesome, so respect to him. Today, 1952, NBC's Today Show premiere, created by Sigourney Weaver's dad. Lion Sleeps Tonight came out, 62. 86, Rocky 4. Have you seen Rocky? Tell me you've seen Rocky.
No.
Oh, Jesus. The amount of amazing movies you haven't seen blows the mind. Also, with the soundtrack of Rocky 4, The Eye of the Tiger came out today, 86. America's Funniest Home Videos premiered 90. Also, The Simpsons in 90, 95. OJ Trial begun. Ludacris. You want to do that one?
Luda.
That's your boy. Go ahead and do Luda.
The Red Light District with Pimpin' All Over the World, certified gold and platinum.
Back in 2005. Let's go Malcolm in the Middle. Was that your show?
It was not.
Yeah, me neither. Premiered 2000, 2001. Save the Last Dance.
I did love that, yes.
Ooh, I love me some Julia Stiles. Too bad she likes the dark meat. Because Julia, man, you were my chick. I mean, I still love Julia Stiles, but she doesn't love me, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Hillary Duff's Come Clean. Ooh, that's my jam.
I was curious why that was in there because
that's my
nobody. That's what you put down for 2004.
Let it down. Well, it's stuff that happened this week in 2004, not the entire year.
I know. I'm just saying. Okay. There's not one.
Well, the next one is for you. The Crunk Juice.
The album Crunk Juice by Little John and the East Side Boys with Lovers and Friends, and What You Gonna Do was certified gold, platinum, and double platinum.
2007, Steve Jobs unveiled the iPhone. Think about that in 2007, man. The phrase "How to Save a Life" was out in 2007 as well. That's our WTF segment of this week.
Sometimes sweet, all the time crazy. About each other. PK and DK. Forget normal.
And as going back real quick, John Donaldson, he did mention Chad Ochocinco's current team is Montreal.
Wait, he's playing?
In the Canadian League.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Oh, good for him. I didn't realize that.
And again, the Canadian League for football.
No, I got that, but I still didn't realize that. I
didn't know you knew that there was a Canadian League for football.
What do you think? I'm an idiot?
No, I'm
on point.
I wasn't sure.
Hey, I got to ask something of everybody that's like in the chat or everybody podcasting the show. I need you to do me a favor and keep me like on point on everything. I am so mad at myself. We try to get the show out by doing this year. I want to focus on doing whatever new things. We do parodies. We do whatever we want to. Just taking it out and bringing that world back into the show. So when you're watching the show, it's not just us in here. I'm going to start having videos from the week. I wanted to have some videos from the Natty Game. I just ran out of time, but we'll have some videos next week and stuff. One of the things that I thought would have been great for us is Uber had a helicopter ride to the national game.
Yes, they did.
I'm like, man, we should have did that. People would have started talking about, you know what I'm saying? So I need everybody in the chat to keep me on point. When you see something and you're like, hey, PK and DK should totally do this. You got to put it on a Facebook. You got to hit us up on Twitter. You got to keep it on point because, again, this year I want to try to focus on that. I'm also asking for you this year to get a couple of your friends to definitely come check out the show, come check it out live or podcast, and stay on them because sometimes when you check out podcasts, it takes a couple episodes. So I'm relying on you. We don't charge for nothing on the show. This is the only thing I ask for as we try to grow this. I'm begging you to please, your good buddies or whatever, try to get them in the chat. Let's do some wisecracks back and forth, get them in there, harp on them, and let's try to, because the bigger we can grow this, the more we can offer, the more prizes we can give you guys, the more stuff we could do, there's all kinds of stuff.
Absolutely.
Yes. I am so pissed at the Uber chopper, man.
I know.
I would have totally been on that.
Especially since I decided to fly, because I had to work on Monday. So I flew, and it was an hour delay. I'm like, God, if I would have taken the chopper, it would have got me right there. It would have got me closer than an airplane.
You wouldn't have taken the chopper. No, I'm talking about me. I would have taken the chopper.
I'm not allowed to?
How are you going to take the chopper from Houston? The chopper goes from Dallas downtown to the game. You would have still have to been in the back of a cab, but your boy would have ridden in style.
I thought it was
while video blogging live.
I really thought it was a chopper from Houston.
No.
And then you get an Uber driver to drive you back.
No. Are you out of your mind?
I really thought that.
Are you on crack cocaine?
I should be.
What the hell are you on? No. For $350?
Yes.
No. Downtown Dallas, they took you and they took you to the stadium and then a black service back to where the helicopter, the Uber chopper. But to get it, because I heard about it at 4 in the afternoon and you couldn't do it then. You had to sign up at 11 in the morning, and I saw the helicopter when it landed at the stadium. Damn, that was cool, man.
That was really cool.
So again, it's not about the fact of missing that experience. It's about the fact of trying to do new things for the show to get the show a little more out there, and stuff like that is definitely I don't want to miss a beat. I don't care. You see something, immediately get at us. Put it on a Facebook, Twitter, whatever. Get right at us. As always, big thank you for podcasting, for following us on. Let me put them all up there. We got Facebook, we got Twitter, Spreaker, YouTube is a big one. I want to do some more parody videos. Any ideas you have? You see something, you're like, hey, PK and DK should do this. Get at us. You're part of the show, so we're relying on you guys to really keep us on point, and we're gonna try to grow this this year. Big thanks to the people that made it to the end of the show. A little roll call from DK.
Yeah, absolutely. We have Manuel, Lewis, Renegade, Leon, Matthew, Shmeez, Jeff, Skylar, Raymond, Mary, Ness, Joy, John, and Jerry just joining us.
Oh, very much, Jerry. The show will replay after we're done because we're pretty much over. Next week we should be back with Not a Problem. Ivan is moving out today, and the rat bastard, and I say that with love, respect, and care, the cable's under his name, so they're coming tomorrow to disconnect all this. So I had to call him back, and then I'm having him come on Friday to reconnect all this. So we're back on next Wednesday.
Absolutely.
And I believe we've got two more shows
Wednesdays in the show.
In this studio, right? And then they're gonna come disconnected as we move to our other place down the hall, and then we shouldn't miss a beat. But bear with us because the third week it might just be like an empty room. But I don't know. We're definitely
gonna try. Yes, we'll definitely be there. No matter what, we'll still have cameras up.
All right, so like I said, check out our www.pkndk page throughout the week. Whenever I see something interesting, whenever you see something interesting that you send to me, I post it on there. Big thanks to Jeremy and a bunch of people that have been sending me stuff throughout the week and throughout the break as well. We put all that stuff on there, and the more stuff you could send me, the more stuff we'll put on the website, so I appreciate you guys' help, because really, like, with 2 jobs, we'll run out of time sometimes.
Sometimes, yes.
Sometimes I run out of time.
We got back to reality. Reality kicked in this week, and it kicked my ass.
Reality sucks,
it's
y'all.
Kicking.
And can I say, I haven't said it yet, I'm really hoping that everybody had an amazing time off as well for your Christmas break. Whether you didn't go anywhere, maybe you did, whatever. Yeah, And remember the new slogan, live a great story. I might have to change all the shit. I'm going to change this.
Well, we can just get like some masking tape and just write it over there. Yeah. Live a great story.
See, I'm glad I don't have you designing the new studio, because that's what would happen. You know what I'm saying?
I take the easy way out.
You see. All right, we got to go. I don't know if this is going to be good or not. One of my homegirls is like, make soup and put some peppers in there. It's going to spice up and be awesome for this Whole30 diet that I'm doing. I've been making soup. I started this process at like 1 o'clock. It's the longest process ever.
7.5 hours later.
Boiled the chicken, which, by the way, can I just say what a big dumbass I am? I am the world's biggest idiot on the planet. So I go up, and it's Whole Foods. And I'm like, I need a whole chicken for this because you wanted soup.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, I want soup.
So I go up and I'm like, oh man, they don't have the only place you can get whole chickens at the Whole Foods is behind the counter. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I'll go up to the counter and I'm like, oh, it's so much cheaper than it is over there. Whole chicken is $3.99. So I tell the guy, I'm like, you know what? Shit, I can afford 2. Let me get 2 of them whole chickens. So the guy takes it out, he wraps it up, he puts it there, blah, 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 puts it on the scale, $17 each.
Oh, yeah. That's like a whole turkey.
There you go.
What do you expect?
So now
pound.
Now, because he's wrapped them up, when I put them, he's wrapped them up, I'm like too embarrassed to be like, nah, bro, can you unwrap one? Like I should have. I didn't. I'm like,
You do the polite thing and like leave it somewhere else.
I tried to. I was gonna leave it in the cereal aisle, but then I felt bad, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna end up cooking it anyway. But so I put them in the cart, right? And I'm like, how? It said $3.99, and then I look closer at the sign. I'm like, oh, it's $3.99 a pound.
That's so expensive. Even like you can get turkeys for like 99 cents a pound on Thanksgiving.
So not to worry, I put it on her card. Yes, I did. She had left her debit card in my wallet. Please believe woo!
There you go.
So we're having chicken for a while. In fact, if anybody wants to come over, we got chicken for days. Mm-hmm. For days. Thank you, guys. John says, good night, PK and DK. Appreciate you guys. We appreciate you right back for hanging out with us. Jerry's telling DK to smoke some crack.
Thanks, Jerry. We'll get right on that.
And you didn't even... I'm so pissed at you, man.
Why?
You didn't finish your freaking wine. You're not funny when you're sober.
That's very rude and offensive.
Oh, what's offensive about it?
That you made a bad comment about me.
The truth hurts, everybody.
Damn it.
All right. Thank you guys so much. We appreciate you. We'll leave you with a few pictures from our Europe trip, and we'll see you next week.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkndk.com. With replays, podcasts, vlogs, and more.
I actually leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye.
I'm gonna turn that off real quick because they're on gallery loaded, and I don't know what the hell you guys were just looking at. Probably, hopefully, one of those squares wasn't a naked one.
I'm like, wait a second.
Might have been.
Wait a second.
You see the inner workings of the show. That's Apple TV that connects to the galleries that I wanted to create for our different adventures. So I created one of Europe, and there's a glitch, and it went to the wrong one. So I'm hoping that all that was clothed.
Oh my God.
All right. Have a good week, everybody.
It's the PK and DK Show. Catch us live weekdays at 5 Pacific, 7 Central, or at pkanddk.com. With replays, podcasts, blogs, and more.
I asked you to leave, and I'm not gonna say it again. Bye, 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 bye.
Stop.
Bye.
I'm on the street.
I'm telling you, goodbye.
Miss, we're on a...
Goodbye.